so glad that we're talking about growth today because every conversation that I have had with advisors this week has been about two things. It's growth or finding operational efficiencies in order to grow. So, a couple of things that I'm thinking about. One is always start with doing a proper segmentation analysis. It's really important to think about both the qualitative and the quantitative aspects of your book when thinking about what are you going to do next. It's the easiest way to understand where your revenue is coming from and to do a real gut check on the quality of your clients. I always say you cannot understand your business before you understand your book. Next one is get excited about the tech you already have. So understanding what you've got, what it's capable of, making sure you understand anything new that's rolled out is so important to make sure that you're building efficiency into your practice. It's going to give you the time in order to grow, but it's also going to help you make sure you're not spending unnecessarily on tech you may not need. Last one comes from a stat that really bothers me a lot. I'm just going to be honest with you. And it's about the fact that a typical advisor spends 40% or more of their time on back office tasks. And if you think about it, an advisor is the most expensive resource in that office. They shouldn't be spending time on that administrative, those obligations, those tasks, those duties. So it's important to make sure that you are finding someone else to delegate that work to. That could mean bringing somebody new onto your team. It could be just letting go and getting comfortable with giving it to somebody that's already on the team. Or you could be looking to outsource those activities to a trusted partner like LPL. The key is making sure that you are creating that time in your day either to grow or to get into deeper communications and connections with your clients. It's so interesting to talk about meeting the needs of our investors when we're talking about client communications. Because honestly, if you had asked me, I would have said we definitely need to communicate more, but I would have thought that was coming from our side of the fence, right? You know that you're going to create deeper engagement by communicating more. But the fact is, investors are saying that only about 26% of advisors are meeting their needs in terms of the frequency of communication. And they're asking for some things that are very specific, and it goes beyond the newsletter, right? We expect everyone has a newsletter. You should all have a newsletter, but they're asking for more timely financial literacy. They want to have check-ins that meet their family goals that are aligned there, and they want to have content that matches their life stage. And we've got to think about what is their life stage, and then how do you actually reach them? I think video is a great way to make this more personable for them and to actually pull them in. Think about our lives right now, right? Video is going to be so important because we all have a phone in our hand. We're scrolling, we're reading, we're watching all the time. We've got to make sure that when we're trying to connect with clients, we're doing it where they are and they're watching video. So 82% of the traffic on the internet is video. And even more interesting is that short form video gets 2.5 times more engagement than long form. So the good news is it doesn't have to be a thesis that you're doing. It doesn't have to be a big production. It can be quick and it can be easy, and it should be quick and easy. You should be thinking about maybe interviewing somebody on your staff or having someone on your staff interview you, maybe doing a behind the scenes walkthrough of your office, sharing personal stories. The key is making sure that you're connecting with your clients and creating some trust, building a relationship. Video is an incredible way to do that and to make communications both more memorable and more meaningful.